Hello, this is Miss PSKV. And I tell you, come on in and enjoy. That's right. In the comfort of your home, we're going to enjoy each other in each other's comfort. All right. So this is some comfort food. All right. Comfort food. And you know these cold days is getting ahead of us. So we want some comfort food. So there go the comfort. The comfort is that old recipe, sausage and cabbage. That's right. And then you can put that sausage and cabbage over some rice, and I tell you, it is good. Or you can serve it over, some mashed potatoes. Have it with some mashed potatoes. It all depends on what you want, or even some noodles. I mean, it's different ways that people, like they sausage and cabbage. All right now. So I'm going to break this here down to you to let you know how we got started with this sausage and cabbage. All right. So now to start with this here sausage and cabbage, because also too, I have a side garnish also with some side bacon. So you don't have to use the bacon if you don't want to. Now, if you against pork, don't use it. You understand me? That is those that want to add that, extra umps. So right now you're looking at the ingredients that I have right here. The ingredients I have is some crushed red pepper, some smoked paprika. Okay, and also we have some sazon also. And I tell you, and you want to see the freshness of the other ingredients that I have. But these are the herbal ingredients, all right? There go that sazon, and then I have the package of sazon also, all right? So you don't have to use the whole package. Depends on, the amount of cabbage you're going to use, all right? So you don't have to use this whole pack. You can use a half a pack of it, all right? There go, slap your mama too. I have a little bit that in there too. But I'm just putting dashes in there because, the sausage already have some flavor in it, and different things on that. So we don't want to make it too salty, but just enough to give it that kick, that, that flavor into the season of the food. So we're not going to over season it, all right? So don't be, so heavy. See right here? Now we're going into stir frying the sausage. I cook the sausage by itself in a total different frying pan, from the, because these are beef sausage. So that means that right now, if you don't eat pork, nothing is contaminated. It's all, in one pan. So now if you are a pork eater and now you want the bacon and you want to use some of that bacon oil, but no bacon oil is in this here whatsoever. Everything was done separate. So when I fried the bacon, that was in a different pan. All right? And then after frying the bacon, then we, already now frying the sausage. Okay? Now the sausage is right there. I don't want to over, too brown because you're going to go inside with the cabbage when the cabbage is cooking. So we're going to, it's just, coming in to get that caramel, color to come in, to caramel it. How you could PSKV get them tongue tied. So you know what I'm talking about, to caramelize it, All right. So I got to get my laughter in there some kind of way. So what you're looking at right there was the onion and the red onion and the garlic. The garlic and the onion right now is chopped up. The onion is not chopped up fine. It's chopped up, medium size. And there go the garlic is also cut up. The garlic is sliced up. Not too thin whatsoever. We didn't crush the garlic because we want all of that taste to go up in there. Now, this is if you do not want to use any bacon fat whatsoever, this is when you change up. Okay, when you get ready to saute the onions and the garlic, this is when you turn around and use the olive oil. All right, just use plain olive oil. Now, all of the fat back or whatever you want to call it, when back in the days we call it the fat back, but it also out of all of that bacon grease, now we take that bacon grease and we preserve that bacon grease. We don't use all of that grease now, and we just use a little bit to stir fry it just to get that smoked flavor up in there, just get that smoked flavor. So if you don't want that bacon up in there, baby, all you got to do is don't use it. That's it. Now, these are all beef sausage, okay? All beef sausage, okay? Now, when we cut up these beef sausage, and, okay, we're going to be cutting them beef sausage up in medium and even down to a little large, not too large, but it's going to be large. Just right there. Not extra large, just large and medium. That is the size that we're going for. We're going in with two sides, not just one size, but two sides. So we're going to have large and we're going to have medium cuts in this here sausage. All right, to give it that flavor. Because we don't want it too thin. We want to be able that when you get ready to put it on the plate, you got texture, you got all of that going in. Now there go the sausage, so you can see you got medium cuts in there and you got large cuts up those of the sausage. PSKV got to laugh. You know that. Now this here is organic cabbage. This cabbage came from Amazon, because I do a lot of my shopping at Amazon. Now, this is a cabbage that came directly Amazon. It was freshly from the farm. It was cooked, not cooked, but, grown fresh, organically, So now what I'm doing right here is I'm starting to now stir fry that onion and that garlic. First, I did the onion and the garlic by itself. I stir fried it. So you saw me stir frying that onion and that garlic. Then I add in the cabbage. The cabbage all by itself. You see that cabbage? Add that cabbage in all by itself. There you go. There you go. There you go that stir. So the little red onion is in there. If you want to use white onion, you can use white onion. But I prefer the red onion because it doesn't overpower it. I have different ways that I cook cabbage. So I mean several different ways. You'll see different ways that I come in cooking cabbage. Now this is me cooking the bacon right here. Cooking the bacon. There you go. And I'm cooking right now in my stir fry. This is a wop, is just a wop. And this is a KitchenAid wop, all right? Very good. I'm telling you, the cooking is beautiful in this KitchenAid wop, all right? And you can find that wop, in Macy's or one of them, or you can go online. But I do tell you that is not no cheap wop. That wop goes up to around $150. But or sometimes it may be even $200. But thank God that I caught mine on a special sale. And matter of fact, it was a gift. So I thank Yahweh for that person who gave me that as a gift, because they know how much I love cooking. All right, so there go the wop, and there go the oil that you see from that bacon. So that bacon gonna be drained from that wop. So the reason why I'm showing you that wop real good is to show you how it doesn't burn up the food and how it evenly cooks. You see how that? And I cooked that bacon right there in that wop. That's right. I cooked it right in the wop. And you see how that bacon came right on out. And see, it's not burnt up and none of that going on. Okay? It's not burnt up at all. But that orange pot back there, that is a Lee cassette. And in that pot is going to be that white rice that will be, one of the side dish of the sausage and cabbage. And I'm showing you the sausage again to show you the healthiness of it. And where did I get them sausage from? Those sausages came from BJ's. That's where those sausages come from. You can get them from BJ's and Costco's. Those are the major places when you want to get that economy size, when you're doing something like that. So you want to have to use several package. But I like to get it from Costco's because it's already, with the rope is long, and there it go. You see it? There it go, right there. And so I took that's not even the whole package. And I just took two of the I call them the U's, of that and then I just start cutting it up. See? There you go. And I even got some left, for another dish. cook breakfast food or whatever way we want to do it. But we still got some left. But that came out of that big old package. All right. Now you see now how I cut up the sausage. The sausage is medium, like I told you, medium cuts and also large cuts. That's the major order. And you know that sausage, when I done cook the sausage, any oil that gonna come from that beef sausage now will be also grain. It's not gonna be all going into the cabbage. So I'm eliminating what oil's going into that cabbage. All right. So I also while I'm talking about this sausage and you see how beautiful the cuts is and all of that. But let me also tell you another thing too that I put into the cabbage. And I also put some apple cider vinegar, and Brad's apple cider vinegar. I love me some Brad apple cider vinegar. So I put that apple cider vinegar in there just to give it that little kick, that little kick right there, and it also preserves the cabbage as well, with that right there. And some is optional. Some can put just like a, tablespoon or a teaspoon of sugar if they want to, to balance out the flavors, to help balance out. So what sugar and also the savory and the salt and the vinegar gonna do, it gonna bring in a beautiful savory, taste. And then that smoke is in there. The smoke, paprika is in there. Then you got that smoked bacon flavor that is going up in there. I tell you, baby, oh baby, oh baby, I'm telling you, it's so good. And this is PSKV loving to laugh and loving to cook for my babies out there, And I tell you, my son, he really enjoyed it. And I tell you, this food was so, so good. And I'll be cooking it again in a different way as well. But there you go. You see how that sausage is now looking, because the sausage already been pre-cooked and the cabbage, cabbage cooked very fast. So now that the cabbage and the sausage is cooking to emerge the flavors together. All of them flavors is coming together. You see? And I tell you, that organic cabbage was something, boy. It was a bomb. So this is not like the real green-headed cabbage. This cabbage is like, that crinkly looking cabbage, like it's look like, that little crinkly, that's the one that we got right there. So it's not that green head. It got green leaves to it, but it's not the green head with the crisp. So it's different cabbages. Okay, the green head with the, have more of a substance to it. This cabbage, let me tell you, it cooks very fast. So you don't even have to, overcook it, at all. Okay, that's why I cooked the sausage by itself, cooked the bacon by itself, and everything was, in separate order, because it was going to take that long for that cabbage to, to get done. So right here, I have plated up the food so you can see it. There go the sausage. There go the cabbage. And there go the side of the rice to go right there with it. There go the whole plate. There go the whole dinner right there. You got the meat, you got the vegetation, and you got the carbohydrates. The carbohydrates. I say that, so we got the starch. So we just say starch. So we got that going on, the rice and the cabbage and the sausage. You talking about something good. So the food was very, very good. But now let's look at the texture, of the different combinations of this here platter. This platter is with the combination of, now I'm showing it to you. I showed it to you, those that only wanted with the beef sausage and the rice and the cabbage. They're going to be sausage, rice, and cabbage. Then you have it where the bacon now. You see that bacon? Now that side bacon. Now the side bacon is now laying on top of the cabbage and with the sausage, So you talking about a good eating, baby. It was good. So you see all of that brown, good now crispy bacon. Then you got that sausage. Then you got the cabbage. And then you got the bed of rice that is there, to also complement it. There you go, baby. I had to bring it up closer so you could get to see that. Oh yes. We have to love the food, and enjoy it, because food is an art. And we have to love to enjoy what we eat, you know. So this is PSKV coming to you in the comfort of your home. And please hit that subscribe. You understand me? And leave your comments below, please. All right. So please, all right, hit subscribe and let us get to that 1,000 mark that I can give out a gift, baby. And I'm going to be giving out a gift. So please hit that button and let's get PSKV out there. Talk to you soon.